Hello everybody, my name is Mia Rodriguez, otherwise known as Rod VA Productions, and welcome back to my channel. Now, today is a speed build of me fixing the Rattlesnake bar in The Sims 4 Oasis Spring. Now, I know I already did Sims related content last week, and I've been trying to keep things different from week to week on my channel, but I don't know what it is, but I've just been having the Sims 4 kick. I've been playing it since it came out, and on both legal and illegal copies of it. If you know, you know. But no matter who plays it, whether you're a veteran or you're just starting to play The Sims, and you just have the base game, it comes with two different worlds. It comes with Willow Creek, and then it comes with Oasis Spring. And Willow Creek is kind of your typical suburban area type style of world, and then Oasis Spring is like a desert style type of world. I think it's based around like a lot of the Midwestern parts of, I don't even want to say America, but just, places. It's just in the desert, basically. Not a lot of greenery, a lot of sand, a lot of dust, you know what I mean. And so a lot of the builds in the base game, you know what, let's just say all of them. All the builds in the base game for both Willow Creek and Oasis Springs are very, to be nice, are very, not well thought out, I guess you could say. Nowadays, if you're getting into The Sims, you'll probably download a lot more recent packs that are becoming really popular, and the reason why they're becoming popular is because The Sims team is constantly improving and constantly listening to their audience, which is great. But before that, we just had these really boring builds, and now they commission professional sim YouTubers like Little Simsy and James Turner to build their community lots and residential lots, so they just look a lot better. And for me personally, I have the base game, City Living, and Get Together. And currently I'm doing a Rags to Riches challenge, just on my own, just for fun. And my sim is, well, it's a second generation, and she lives in Oasis Springs. And she is a performer, and I really wanted to just go to the local bar to perform for tips, since I have City Living. And I went to the Rattlesnake bar, and I've always hated it, honestly. But since I've been spending a lot of time in the game, I thought, hey, why don't I just renovate it? Why not? Since I already renovated Little Simsy's build, and it seems like a lot of people like to watch that, and a lot of people have downloaded it from the gallery, which thank you so much for that. So that's basically just what I'm doing. My inspiration for this build, I could tell that they were trying to go for very much like, I don't even know, like Mexican style, like definitely like in New Mexico, Texas, maybe Las Vegas style of build, like just very old town, rusty, dusty, crusty type of bar. And plus just like given the name Rattlesnake Juice Bar. So that's what I tried to keep when I was renovating it. These are the inspiration pics that I looked up. I literally just looked up Mexican architecture and Mexican bars, and I really liked how their buildings were very big, and they were very symmetrical, and they were very colorful. Like there's a lot of pastel pinks and blues and greens, and I wish I could have replicated that here, but you see I just chose like a regular kind of tan looking wallpaper. But what I did to fix that is later on you'll see me putting lights on the building, And what I do is when it becomes nighttime, all I did was change the color of the lights on the front of the building, so it looks like the building was kind of splashed with different colors. But I never really looked at architecture of any type critically before, and I'm really starting to appreciate it. So that's what I was trying to do here. And this build is completely base game friendly. Just on the gallery, obviously I've used packs, but it was only for decorative things. So you'll see like these lights here I was trying to add, or I couldn't make it work. And then after this, you'll see it, I try to add papel picado, or just, you know, the paper hanging things on the windows. There they are. So every like miscellaneous pack that I used was strictly for decorative items, like wall decorations, maybe clutter that I used. But other than that, it's very base game friendly. Like I said, I'm not a professional builder in The Sims at all. I try my best. I think I've gotten better somewhat since I've been watching other people on YouTube and getting inspiration. But as you can see right now, I was really struggling with stairs because I didn't know where to put them. So I literally had to cut out a whole chunk of this video because it was just me trying to figure out the stairs. The roofing as well, I cut out a big chunk of that. But you see, I'm starting on the interior. And when I took my sim here in my personal gameplay, I really just wanted like a proper stage for people to perform on. And I bet if you have like other packs that, you know, include tipping for performing, that'll be great as well. And for the interior, I wanted it to be kind of stick to what it was originally, but just make it a little fresher, a little newer, a little brighter. Like I put that wallpaper that was in the original build all over the place, and it's this really nice like open brick type thing. And then this ground I put like a stone, because I was thinking of this place being a place where like your Sims could go to drink and dance and listen to like live performances. And I was thinking of it as like a bar and grill basically. So I try to put as many things for your Sims to be entertained as I could. And I tried experimenting a little bit. Like I usually never use any other lighting other than those like really basic tiny like gray circle lights that give like off a white hue, but I really wanted this place to be very warm at night, so I put in these little tiny cute chandeliers. And here you see me putting in the seating, and I need to have things symmetrical. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. I feel like it looks a little unnatural. So you see me here trying to just like rotate the tables. So to make myself feel better about it, I don't know. Like I struggled at some points, not only with the roofing and the stairs, but also decorating and where I wanted things. It just doesn't come naturally to me like I feel like it does for other people. But you know, I feel very proud of this build. I only looked at these few reference images that I showed you earlier a couple times, and I try to keep that in mind because I didn't want to copy it, because that's what I've done in the past. Like I've just copied floor plans and I've copied images like verbatim and did not try to put my own creativity on it whatsoever. So I really tried to not do that, and I feel like I did achieve that because I didn't look up any interior inspiration pics. My knowledge of Mexican culture and interior design is not too limited because I did take Spanish my entire life, and I'm Puerto Rican. I know they're not the same, but we did have to learn about Mexican culture. And when I saw the hanging cut paper. Like I said, Pepe is called Pepe Picado. I was like, oh, that's perfect. And that's pretty much all I did. Everything else, I kind of just winged. When it comes to decorating, it never came naturally to me either. I think the concept of cluttering is very new to me, and it's getting a lot more attention now, I feel like, now that there are so many YouTubers that just build on YouTube. Like, they literally came out with an entire pack just for clutter. And it kind of makes me scared to go back to like my old Sims 3 builds, or even my old builds from The Sims 4, because I bet they were like those really cringy builds that like everyone does when they first play The Sims, but it just scares me to think that I've ever done those now. Now that like I know some knowledge of building. So yeah, thank God for the people that like Little Simsy and James Turner that have taught me so much about how to make a house look like a house and not like a box. So now you see me decorating the upstairs. I did want this to be 2 floors because honestly I wanted this to be the place in town for Sims to go and have fun and enjoy, because this isn't, wait, no, is it? I think it is. Okay, this is the only place, I'm pretty sure, in town. There might be another one. I've changed my town so much, but basically what I'm trying to say is I really wanted this to be the town that like all the Sims go to have fun. And I wanted to put in as many things as I could. So there's 2 bars and there's a lot of seating areas. I think later on I put in like a bookcase, and I put an activities table to kind of simulate like a poker table, because I know my family, what they love to do is they love to drink and play poker and just eat. I put grills out in the backyard. You'll see all that on the tour, but yeah, I felt that the original build was way too small. It's always one of 2 things with Sims builds. Either they're way too small or they're way too big, so they look so empty. So I just wanted this to be way bigger than it actually was. And because I don't have get together that's like on my list of things to buy, I really wanted to make a dance floor area, so I put it behind the bar. You'll see that in a little bit. But yeah, it's kind of the same design concept on the 2nd floor. I guess there's just like a little more things to do. And you guys don't know how much I've cut out of this video, because there were just so many times where I genuinely did not know what to do in certain spaces. I just knew that I wanted to fill the space. And I guess that's the struggle with the base game, having the base game, and a struggle that I've always hated, to be honest, because you see other people and they have every pack, every like expansion pack, every game pack, every stuff pack, every kit, and it just feels like they have so many things to play with. And when you just have the base game, because each expansion pack is like $20, not even $20, like $40 each, it just feels very bland sometimes. Like there were definitely a lot of game plans that I did in the past where my Sims never went anywhere. My Sims never went anywhere, and I downloaded a crap ton of mods, which I do encourage. Modders are amazing. They make the games a lot more fun for a lot of people. Oh yeah, here you see me adding fountains. This is nowhere in any of the reference photos, but I just thought it would look nice. So that's that. But yeah, as I was saying, it just felt, when you have the base game, it just feels so not fun to play. And I think that's why, for me personally, I don't know if anyone else can relate to it, but it'll just be periods of me not playing The Sims for months, just months, because I've gotten bored of it, or I feel like I can't do anything. And then once a new pack comes out, or I've watched enough people play it on YouTube, then I'll get back into it again, because I remember that I do love The Sims and I love a lot of aspects of it. So it kind of sucks to say that there are periods where I just literally lose interest in playing it. And this is really a great game. I just wish that it was a little more accessible to the people who don't have, the money to get all the extra things that have all the fun things. Sorry, I just had to check my phone. Sorry if you heard it buzz. But yeah, this building also is not symmetrical, so please do not come for me. We're coming to the end of the build now. I'm just adding in the lights, and I really do hope that you guys like it. It is on the gallery. Like I said, my gallery name is Mia NYC13. Some people have already downloaded it, and I'm so happy for that. And I've already changed a lot of things about the build, but like I said, it's very base game friendly, and I hope you guys like it. So yeah, I'll bring you guys into the tour of it in just a second. See you then. Alrighty guys, and welcome back. Now we all know how the old stinky Rattlesnake bar looked like. It's kind of crusty, dusty, busty, not fun, very small. And here is my revamping of the Rattlesnake bar. Beautiful, gorgeous, amazing. I'm very proud of it. Now, let's go ahead and give a little bit of a tour. So this is the front of it, very symmetrical. I'm in love with how the outside looks. I love it. I replaced that pig sign, which is the window, because I didn't know what sign to put here. So that's what's changed on the outside, really. And like I said, it's base game friendly, so a lot of these little decorative items like these candles and the papel picado won't be there, but it won't mess with the functionality of the place, which is the good part. So this is the back. Don't come for me. I know this is clipping, but I added these little balconies here, and they're so freaking cute. And this little back area, there's the fountain. And then I put some seating out here because, like I said, I imagined it like a bar and a grill area, so you can come here with your friends. They can come here, have a drink, chill out. I put a little grill right here, some seating areas. So that's the outside. Now when we go into the inside, this is what it looks like. I added these little decorations here. They are original to the original build, I would say. And here's the bar area. I added some more seating. I extended the bar with the counters, because surprisingly enough, when I played this with my sim right here, when I came here at night, it was very packed, which is very rare, honestly, in The Sims 4. Like they did a really good job at adding more NPCs in public areas, but it was just a lot. Anyways, there are two bathrooms. They're both identical, and yes, the toilet is right in front of the window. They're Sims, it doesn't matter. And a little chest table here, but when you go upstairs, it's even more activities. My family personally, when they all hang out, we love to sit around and play poker and drink, so that's what I imagine this little green activities table would be, right there by the windows. And then over here, in the build, I put just the regular seating, and it was identical to this area over here, but I replaced it with a hookah bar. This won't be here if you don't have city living. Same thing with these performers kits, but you could just replace them with something else, I bet. So just like replace this with more seating, you know what I mean. And again, right here, I don't have get together, but I highly recommend putting like a dance floor here and like a speaker so your Sims can dance around, but I put just a performer's kit. And then back here is another grill area, another dining area, drinking area, fun. And then I put another bar here with even more seats. And then last but not least, is this little tiny room. I had no idea what to put here. I didn't want to put another bathroom because I thought that was like dumb. So I just put kind of like a little private reading area, I guess. I know it kind of does make sense coming to the bar to read, but I thought that maybe it was like a VIP section or just a private area for like parties or something. It has its own little stereo. But yeah, and I love all these open windows that I put in here. It feels very much in the desert. I know that it could probably sounds dumb, but here's a picture of what it looks like at night. I tried to make it look like they were just splashes of color as much as I could, going off of the inspiration that I found on Google. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this build, you guys. I really hope that you like it. It's on the gallery. I'll put my gallery name down below in the description. And let me know if you want more speedbuild content. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! What happens to this little beaver with floppy ears and sad eyes, the voice of the forest?